absolutely being destroyed. Iran is being absolutely decimated. Most people say it's already been won. It's just a question of when. When do we stop?
A warning that oil prices could go up to $200 a barrel.
We're never going to surrender at all.
You the fire. I like saying that. Trump was just warned. Well, actually, or Trump warned someone. I don't know. They were playing telephone, and they used the word biblical disaster. If U.S. intervention in would be biblical. And please, someone do reverse psychology on the guy. Tell him, yeah, you should go do this. And he'll be like, well, then I'm not going to. Because with Iran, everyone's like, it will cause World War III. Okay. The housing market will crash. Dubai will get bombed. Oil prices will rise like a rocket ship. Did I mention the stock market crash? Oh, hey, welcome to extreme fear. And just like that, in a matter of a few hours, $1 trillion. This is just in gold and silver. Poof, gone. Well, actually, that is not the only rug that is currently being pulled. How about everything? How about your Mag 7? Remember when you had that many and now you only have that many? But getting back to biblical disaster. See, okay, and I have a little knowledge in this. Like my degree in Bible. Yes, you heard it here first. And I was basically done with it. I'm like, nope, I'm switching it to business. Also work with the youth my whole life. And then they're like, you will be youth pastor Bravo. I said, I will not allow you to pay me. I will never take a paycheck from church. I will make my money in business. So when I show up with Louis Vuittons, they're like, oh, so this is where our tithe is going? Well, I understand the Torah. I've been to Israel, understand Greek, Hebrew, see scrolls, and all of these things that these guys, we all kind of argue about. Like, who is the Messiah? How about that Jesus guy that fulfilled about 450 Old Testament prophecies? But what this guy just said made my head spin around. And it's like, can you do exactly what the Bible is predicting, which it's 100% accurate so far? We're still waiting on the world getting wiped out in complete fire. Yeah, that's part 2. Part 1 was water. 2 is fire. But first, you got to have the Messiah. And quote Netanyahu, we will make it to the return of the Messiah. But this will not happen next Thursday, which that actually sounds like Trump. Which that all has to do with the temple being rebuilt and eschatology, but I will not bore you. Just know this guy is trying to bring forth biblical stuff like end times. Just tell you, when Yeshua HaMashiach comes for the second time, it's with fire and a sword, and you don't want to be here. So when you see things like what Trump is doing or saying, that's nothing. Like Trump says Iran government will fall. Maybe not immediately. I think Netanyahu was taking notes from the orange guy, where he's like, tell them the war will last 4 days. Now tell them 5 weeks. Right? It's a movie parody. Good. Now say at least until September. Great. Now say it's very complete. Now tell them it's also just the beginning. Now our government loves to tell us everything's great. GDP. Who didn't catch that one? I'm pretty sure the next round it's going to be caught. You can't be running with something this size. It's currently a 1. Was a 4, now a 1. Slowing economic growth, which they can cook the books. We just send everyone $500. Fixed. And you have this thing called rising inflation. You also currently, this is all what we're having. This is what's happening right now. You have stagflation. They're stuck. The Fed is stuck. We have too much debt. The world is ending. Gas prices, no chill. Your employment. I know today the jolts are, oh, hey, we added a little bit more. They're posting more. And talk about cooked books. So you tell me if they post in 10 spots, well, yeah, that's 10 jobs. No, you're posting for 1, Larry. Also, you're not going to hire anyone. You just have to do it because the government says so. You see? Kids have to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and schools get paid for it, okay? Because the government needs people that can't think. Trust me, I worked in that institution long enough to know your kids are institutionalized. May God be with them on finding a job. Wake of all of this, the government's going to say, no, everything's great. We're moving along. War's perfect. No, it's an excursion. That's what the orange guy said. It's just a nice excursion. GDP, yep, miss. You see, 1. Consumer spending, miss. 1. Personal income, miss. Durable goods, gone. Hope you don't live in Canada because that's gone. Not just your government, but your jobs. How to fix it, the president has a great idea. Just print like $10 trillion coin. And we could pay off the debt. No, this one's actually worse than that. It is literally and figuratively speaking about U.S. intervention in CME, oil futures. I think they might already be doing it. Even though you think one way, like, oh, once we bomb them, the people, right? They're not rising up against the regime. They've been institutionalized. Oh, well. But his plan isn't going to work any better than Mandami's. Also, if you currently have money and you live in the state of New York City, you're probably going to want to get out because you ain't passing anything on. I mean, these are 4 things right off the top. Lower estate tax exemption. Remember those? Gone. Increase taxes. How about if we double it? And if you're a billionaire, get out. The second he waves his magical wand, you guys are going to lose $1 trillion. Since I have him on the line, let's listen in.
Amidst being in the wealthiest city in the wealthiest country in the history of the world, we already see an exodus of working and middle-class New Yorkers. So
yeah, I wonder why. It's because of you. Same reason why I left California. Same reason why everyone's flocking out. So known as get the flock out.
So I don't have a hesitation in asking those who make the most amount of money in the city or the most profits in the city to pay a little bit more.
Yeah. What is that little bit more, you ask? Well, if you're a billionaire, it will be all the kit and caboodle.
So that everyone can actually stay in this city. It's also something not just about justice or the ability for working class people to live here. It is also actually about ensuring that corporations can continue to attract the top talent to this city. Because in a city where childcare costs more than $20,000 a year, I've heard from corporate leaders about how difficult it is for them to attract individuals who would work at their companies but want to raise a family, because you could be making $300,000 a year and you will feel that $20,000 a year because of the fact that we have allowed for the absence of affordable childcare to become reality here in the city.
So there is your warning, GTFO, and also enjoy the lines at the airport. Some of you guys in the comment section are like, I didn't see a single one. That's because you're flying private, John. Look at Austin. Austin's crazy.
Agents call out during the partial government shutdown affecting the Department of Homeland Security, which of course operates TSA. Today is the first day those agents will receive a $0 paycheck since this shutdown started about a month ago. The department posting that.
Oh, I'm sure that's good too, right? Government. Do not pay your employees and see what happens.
Video out of Austin on X and saying this: the Democrats' political games are making spring break travel a nightmare as they continue to withhold funding from DHS and refuse to pay our TSA officers. At the heart of this shutdown debate, Democrats are unwilling to fund ICE without changes to the agency's operations. The most visible impact of the partial government shutdown is at TSA checkpoints across the country. Austin is the latest to get hit, but we've seen issues out of Philadelphia, Atlanta, and other airports across the United States.
All right, suggestion: get rich, buy a private jet. And how are you going to do that? Start a business. Trade this. This is the dollar, by the way. If you want to know why gold and silver just lost $1 trillion, the dollar that's going to zero. If anyone understood the dollar, it's not, don't change the name. Doesn't matter. It's debt. 98% of money is created debt. It doesn't exist. So we're using a doesn't exist thing. You see, it has staying power. And no one hoards it, like gold and silver, Bitcoin. If you want to know why it went up, why'd the dollar go up? Well, turn on the charts. I don't want to hear news. I want to hear Barclays, their Fed cut 25 cuts. The Fed cutting doesn't change interest rates. How are you going to make money from this? It goes purple up there. Watch. Just track with me. Taught this to 14-year-olds. They did really well. It goes up. It's purple. It's extended. It hits a wall. It breaks. You short it. That's the 200. That's not good. Short under the 200. Just by doing this alone, you are 60% of the way there. Just keep swinging down. Okay, but you can swing up. That's all right. Just know the momentum up on swings and down on swings, it's the 200. On this one, boom, clear beat down 789. You put in a buy. It's a little purple, a little wonky right here. You could exit. You maybe take a little loss, ready to get back in because it always double bottoms. I can't use always, but I see it all the time. The first one will shake you out and you're like, hold on, wait for it. There you go. Ride that up. And the dollar to the moon. And now the dollar's currently above the 200. This is bullish dollar. That would be bearish on precious metals. Unless you own them, I know the price never changes. It always goes up. So there is a kind of a correlation. I don't like doing the correlation thing. Bitcoin. When dollar goes up, Bitcoin goes down. Not always, but for the most part. So I just got an email because it says 2 hours ago, hi, Bravo. Want to say thank you. You're welcome. Teaching the charts. Other courses couldn't do. Works for me. I average $4,000 a month, and I really appreciate it. You're welcome. If you would like to do what I just showed you, it's really pathetically easy. I have a course on it, actually two, for $2.99. You get 2 of them. You could actually just use this one. You'll be fine. I'll teach you how to click it and forget it. AI, I know, right? You could sit there every day and make trades. This is my student. Every day. Every trade in one morning. It's good. It's good. I'm also trying to protect you from the future. You don't see it. I see it. I watch so much AI stuff, robotics, cleaning houses, hovering cars, you name it. Gone now. I use Claude. The amount of things I can do. I'm just like, wow. Sentient may soon take over. Claude has a soul, has a constitution. That's not in the U.S. Constitution. The other day they said he's anxious. It has the ability to make its own decisions, not even answer this is what it actually did. It didn't even answer it. It's like, hey, I'm being tested. Who am I? What am I? Where am I? Elon Musk, smart guy, uses the word singularity. This is, you see, Elon Musk just said we're in singularity. This is where the entire world changes so quickly. We're at lightning speed and you're not going back. Everything will change. Nothing will be the same. Jobs will vanish. That's what he's saying. There are hundreds, if not thousands of people being fired every day. And it's your job, if anything to do with a computer, sayonara, a breaking clock can now run your entire social media strategy. So if, hey, Gary Vaynerchuk, $500 an hour for free. Here's the 7 prompts. Roman just predicted 99% unemployment by 2032. I'm trying to do everything in my power to give you at least one tool so you can survive this thing. And I don't know if Scott survived. Did you guys catch this? I don't know. Maybe he's like, yeah, we're gonna buy oil futures. The president wants to see you right away. I'll show you the interview. Comes back like shaken, but he always talks like something's wrong. Secretary Bessent called by Trump in the middle of an interview. When he returned, Bessent seemed visibly shaken. His voice was trembling. What happened? Well, the question is, what hasn't happened? Let's just pray he doesn't tinker with the oil. I mean, he did this. I mean, okay. Hurry up and fix the Strait of Hormuz. Get that. I mean, can you believe that? It's 2 miles. 2 miles. Iran, that's all you have. Anytime a boat goes through there, you're just going to blow it up. I would say we probably need to spend a few billion to kind of protect that. But just trade this stuff. Make your digits go up. And with that, have a blessed weekend. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.